All right, so something different to your cutting list. So this is the cutting list is what we've filled in, where it explains every piece of timber that you need to cut, what size you need to cut it to then build your project. The other thing we also want to look at is a materials list. So with this, you might say that you're going to have some timber, 85 meters of Sydney blue gum, and it costs this much to give me a supply. So we're going to say Sydney blue gum timber for dartboard, and you're going to need 25 lineal meters and cost for each lineal meter. So obviously with this quantity as well, we need it to just be a number because we have a calculation. So 25 and the cost is going to be $35 for the lineal meter. So in total, that's what this has done again for us. 25 meters worth at $35 a meter gives us our overall supplier, and our supplier from that is going to be, let's just call it Bunnings, which isn't where we're buying our timber from. So we have one item there. Now we've got to think about everything else that we need in our project to give us an indication of how much it will all cost. So if we're using hinges, if we're going to apply a stain, or shall we just say a finish, if we're going to incorporate cork, the backing of our dartboard, are we going to have some plywood? You're going to have some veneer for the marquetry. So every single thing that we are looking at there. Will you have any draw runners, which I doubt you will? So I want a list of everything, a description. So most of it should be pretty self-explanatory, but for descriptions there, we're going to have some cabinet hinges, 180-degree open. You're then going to let me know. So for that, we can give it a stop there. Quantity, we're going to need 4, and they're going to be $10 each. Now again, we're going to make this whole row here format number, and we'll make Australian currency. That's going to be $4, and you might work out who your supplier is there. So that's how we fill in our material list. So I should have a list of every single thing we need, and it's going to give me a complete total right down here at the bottom. And that's how we complete our material list.